Hello, ladies. It's the Beauty Shaman. So today I'm going to go to the gym, and I thought, oh my gosh, I bet most of you, if not all of you, go to the gym like me and have this feeling of dread. Like, oh my God, I'm going to be surrounded by 20 somethings with their perky boobs and their perky booties. And I'm going to walk in and be like, oh God. So I really shunned gyms for years, and I used to just go outside and run. Because I wanted to be by myself. I like to be alone. And I didn't want to be around all these people judging me. And I also, of course, have judgment. Like we judge, that's what we do. We're people. So even though I would love to be non-judgmental and think that's such a great higher thing to reach for, it doesn't exist on planet Earth, unfortunately. So what I wanted to do today was just a really simple, like if you want to wear makeup to the gym, this is some tips on, just simple makeup that would work while you're sweating, okay? And also, I want to give you just a self-esteem moment here around I love that book, The Art of Not Giving a F, right? There's a book called The Art of Not Giving an F, but they use that whole word. So I think it's really important, especially as we get older, to just kind of just love who you are and just stop caring about what everybody thinks. This is one of the great pluses, I think, of getting older is you start thinking, oh, well, you know what? I'm menopausal and everything's puffy and my booty does not look how it used to look and my gut is big because you get all this estrogen, right, running through this part of your body. So you get hair on your chin, your gut swells up. It's super fun. So I just want to encourage you that you are absolutely so beautiful. And don't stop taking care of your body, by going to the gym or the yoga class or whatever, because you don't look how you looked in your 20s. So love your body, love the great wisdom that you have. And as I give you this pep talk, I'm giving it to myself because I do the same thing, right? So anyway, having said all that, let's try to, if you want to look good when you go to the gym, here's some great tips. Okay, intro over. Okay, so the first thing you have to do is be sure your skin is hydrated, okay? Always hydrate your skin. No matter what when you get up. So I'm using my Truth Treatment C serum. It's my favorite serum. I wish I could take a bath in this because it's so great for anti-aging and hydration and diminishing fine lines and wrinkles. It gets beneath the dermis layer of your skin. Really, really, really works. So I put this on every day. Go down your neck. Always take it down your neck. Well, by the way, I have my earphones, because I don't know about you, but I plug in, when I go to the gym. And then I'm going to use a little bit of Sebum. So this is Truth Treatment Sebum. You need very, very little of this. It's a moisturizer, like literally that much for your whole face. It's kind of crazy, actually, how much I used to use. Like even that was too much. Like as I put it on, that was too much. So, this stuff is an investment into your skin. It lasts for a long time because it's so concentrated. I really believe this is some of the best on the market. Okay, so having done that, so you're nicely hydrated. All right. The next thing I would say is I'm not going to do foundation when I go to the gym. And one of the reasons I don't do foundation is because you're sweating, you're exercising, you want your pores open. So I don't tend to do foundation when I go to the gym. If you want to, go ahead. But I would say if you can avoid it, try to avoid it as much as possible. But that doesn't mean you have to have what I have, right? These loveliness underneath my eyes, which I continually have. So I'm going to use... I wouldn't recommend, you can use water repellent concealer if you want. I don't, and I find that because it's around my eyes, and I don't really sweat around my under eye area, so it stays on really well if I want to wear makeup to the gym. So I recommend, this is Osmosis. I like Osmosis. It's a non-toxic brand. And I'm just going to do a couple of drops. This is my own personal one. That's why I'm touching it to my face. Otherwise, if it's from my kit, I don't do that because I use it on other people. So I'm just going to put this... I use it over my eye. Now, if your eyelids sweat, I do have a remedy for that. But my eyelids don't sweat, so I put it around my eye. And I'll give you my remedy for that in just a second. And I have a red mark right there, which is kind of a mystery. So you can take this over your nose and around your nose area, down here if you want to minimize those lines. But look, just the difference that made, just on one side. Big, big, big difference. Really nice. Okay, so what do you do when your eyelids sweat? and you want to put eyeshadow on. So I always recommend using an eye base. So this is one by a brand, it's all worn off, but it's called Lip Bar. It's here in Denver. I do recommend it. Just makes a great eye base. A lot of lines make eye bases. MAC makes an eye base, Lancome. I think most lines do. Go in and ask about it. But just tap that, and what that does, it helps keep your eyeshadow on, which I really think is a great idea. You know, like I say, my eyelids don't sweat. If your eyelids sweat, this is a must-have. Or if you like to wear eyeshadow when you go to the gym, this is definitely also like so key to use. Okay, so that's just the basis. So this on me stays on when I sweat and work out, or in yoga if you do yoga. Really lasts. I also do a lot of filming where I do makeup for fitness. I do a ton of fitness makeup. So this is, I'm speaking from experience here with this stuff. But I do a lot of waterproof, water repellent we shoot a lot of yoga, so on yoga teachers. So this really holds up beautifully. And then if people sweat, they sweat. I just sort of dab it off. Okay, so now I am going to fill in my eyebrows a bit because eyebrows don't really sweat. So I'm just going to fill mine in a little bit just because it makes you look polished. And if you're going for kind of a polished look, you know, just really lightly fill them in. I don't like heavily filled in eyebrows on older women because we're trying to soften everything. And sometimes if you do like that really heavy eyebrow, it's just too much. You know, we want to soften. So that's like a really soft eyebrow. Okay, enough of the eyebrows. All right, I'm going to do some eye color in the crease. So this is MAC. It's called Groundwork. It's called Pro Longwear Paint Pot. I really love these. They're water repellent. This looks like this. Obviously, this works well for my skin color and anybody who's kind of Caucasian. It comes in lots of different shades, like plums, and I think it comes in black. So depending on your skin color, this is a really good brand for for if you want to go to the gym, keep makeup on. All right, so I'm just going to do this in my crease. And this is just gives me a little bit of dimension on my eye. And I pull it a little bit over my eyelid, just a little bit, just because I want to diminish that really light color. Now, I'm not going to do a lid shade. Like, I'm not going to do anything fancy, okay? This is just in the crease. And like I say, a little bit over the lid. You see how I did that? So it just gives me a little tiny bit of color. Now you can also take this color, this Groundwork color, and you can put it underneath if you want. I don't tend to do that because I find when I'm living my life, much less going to the gym or doing yoga, everything runs down my face, starting right there. So I don't do that. If your face can handle that, then go ahead. All right, so I'm going to do a little bit of eyeliner. So this is a MAC Kajal pencil. I don't know if you can see that. Kind of hard to see. But this one's called Brown Border, and it's just kind of a warm brown. I'm not going for anything strong. I can't open it because my hands are too slippery. I do like these, though. I find they hold up pretty well on camera. So what I'm going to do is just do this in the waterline. So just beneath your lashes. And you're just going to do a tiny bit, okay? And then I'm going to go slightly over my lash. Again, I pull my eye a little bit because I can't see. So as you get older, everything starts to, you can't see as well. So this is my recipe for being able to put it on. I just tug it slightly. Goes on better and I can see it better. You do what works, right? And I love my eyesight, by the way, because I'm into self-love. So right there. Now what you can do so that it looks, you don't see those little bumps in it because it's hard to put on eyeliner, is just run a brush over the top. See? Nice, hey? Okay, I'm going to do the other eye. Okay, so then I just did a tiny bit over the top. Now I'm going to go a little tiny bit, I'll do this eye, just on that outer edge. I'm not going to pull it all the way because on me that runs down my face, but a little bit in the outer edge can kind of hold up. So that's that. So very simple, right? Now I'm going to do waterproof mascara, unless non-waterproof stays on your face. I guess it depends on what you're doing, and how much you sweat. So, and then I'm just going to do a little bit, I mucked that up, didn't I? Whoopsie. Okay, so now moving on to cheek. So I think it's best to use a cream cheek color. It tends to hold up a little bit better with sweat than powders. Powders just tend to, they come right off. So I actually don't have any cream blushes because I just don't really use them. Even on camera, I just put a little bit. Because when people work out, their faces get red. So I find that adding blush sometimes isn't the best thing. But we're getting ready to go to the gym, so I'm going to add a little bit of lipstick, and I'm going to use the lipstick as blush. Wah! Very easy. All right, so this is from my professional kit, so you can tell it's got, sorry, a little bit mucky. I do try to keep it clean, but it's to no avail. So I love some of these colors down here. So these are some lovely, just neutrally pinky browny colors that are really nice for the gym. So I'm going to do, I think, just a brownie color. Plus I always wear this red shirt when I go to the gym. So I'm just going to put a little bit of a brownie color on my lips. You can also use lip liner, and only lip liner and chapstick. That works really, really well. I do that a lot on myself as well. So my favorite lip liner is Spice from MAC. I love this color. Again, this is probably going to come off, but I don't think it's good to go. I don't want to go to the gym or the yoga class and look like I tried too hard. So this is kind of my method of not trying too hard. And I'm going to use a similar color on my cheek. So I'm just going to tap some lipstick into my cheek. Lipstick works great as blush. There was one company I was working for as a makeup artist. It was like, no, you can't use it as blush. You have to buy I think it's just a sales thing. Because really, there's no, it's no difference. Now, I don't know about you, but I put on 10 pounds when I went through menopause, and I can't, it won't come off my body. And so, I've just decided that I really love this extra 10 pounds that are on me. I think it looks really sexy, and I'm really curvy, and I'm just really learning to embrace my curves. So, I think that's a good thing for all of us, right? Is just embrace your curves. So I'm just using another color lipstick right there, just because it gives me a little bit of pink. So pretty. So it's just really natural yoga makeup. So it doesn't look like I tried too hard. It just looks like this is how I look. Right? Or if you want to be like me and go to the gym and look like crap, then by all means do it. I'd love to hear some gym stories of what you like to wear when you go to the gym. Maybe some ideas about having self-esteem when you're at the gym or at a yoga class and everybody's the size 0 and then you rock in, right? Or maybe you're a size 0, and if you are, woo! But the rest of us, we'd love all the encouragement we can get. So thank you for watching The Beauty Shaman and for joining in my community of inner and outer beauty. Have a good day.